Hey, Tea Lounge. It is Thursday, but Chris and I decided to trade weeks this week. Well, days this week, because tomorrow's the day of silence and I can't talk, and he is forced to talk due to some classwork, so he just decided to swap with me. So, this week's topic is more to me than being trans. That is an understatement. I am a lot more than just trans. A lot of people think that if you're trans is like all you are. Like, there's nothing else that defines you. You are trans, you always think about being trans, you always worry about being trans. That's not really what it is. You may be trans, and that's who you are physically and mentally, but I am so much more than just transgender. I am dedicated. I like to think I'm inspirational to other people. I am a hard worker. I am studious. I am a little crazy. I'm exuberant. Like, there's so many adjectives that can describe a person besides just the one pigeonholed label of trans. You can't... Every trans person is a daughter or son, is a friend, maybe even a lover, maybe mother or father. There are so many other things that define a person other than just their gender and sexuality. This topic really is great, and I'd like to thank Cameron for that. Because we're on this channel because we're trans, but people don't just watch because we're trans. People watch because of who we are and what we have to say about being trans. Each trans person has a unique situation, a different view on something. Every person has a new idea that can make something better, a different view on how to approach an issue. We are so much more than just trans because we are really just the same as everyone else. We're our own person. You wouldn't say, oh, I'm just straight. There's nothing more to me than just straight. Like, that sounds weird, but a lot of people think there's nothing more to trans people than being trans. And it's horrible how much more normal that sounds. Because it really shouldn't be. There's a lot more straight people than being straight. There's a lot more to trans people than being trans. There's a lot more to me than just being a gay trans guy. Like, obviously, if I would be boring as a rock if I were just trans. You can't just be one thing. Every person is a plethora of things that define them based on who they are. Being trans is kind of like a physical thing. Like, your body doesn't match up with your mind. But what really makes a person is who they are inside. What makes a person is their kindness and their morals and values. All of it may be different and people might not agree, but still makes you who you are. Your genitals don't make you you, and your sexuality doesn't make you you. Maybe part of it, but the whole person is so much more than that. It's a mystical thing that no one ever can figure out. There's more to me than being trans. There's more to every trans person than being trans. There's more to every person than just being human. Every single person has something that's unexpected about them that no one knows about. Maybe they're scared to share, but everyone is more than what they seem to be on the outside. Hope everyone participates in the Day of Silence tomorrow. Be silent for those that can't speak.